Hello, welcome back to things that I want you to hear about. DIORPIUM wants you to hear about. Let's get started off with number one. And first of all, this shit's good. People sleep on that. Anyway, number one, my tree is getting big as hell. It is. It is getting really big. And as I stare at it to my right, it's just there, big as fuck. But I don't know. I guess updates about it. I guess I'll show some photos about that and my other plants. My avocado tree, all the leaves are falling off. Some of them are still on there, but it was way bushier. It is that time of year, so I'm not really surprised. But it didn't do that last year, and it was younger or whatever. But we're just going with it. Um, what else? My lemon tree, the fucking whatever that shit's called, where all the leaves grow from, all that shit fell off because it was outside and it like got cold or whatever. So now my plant or my lemon tree is just that size right now, and haven't no new ones have came, if you know what I mean. Um, I don't know. I got my hibiscus plant too. That shit's getting big. I have no idea how big that shit gets. I've never seen one in real life before, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, the avocado tree's about to actually explode. But I remember always looking at photos of avocado trees, just like to see other people's or whatever, and they always like all of the pictures had like no leaves on the stem or on the side on the branches basically. They all were just on the end. So maybe mine's just reaching that point. I'm not really too worried. It looks great. It looks very healthy. Looks like it's about to hit its pre-prime. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, I love my plants. I'll show photos of those. Got to. Number two, I saw a rumor of Quillen Salkeld versus Mauricio Ruffy. If true, that fight would be crazy. Imagine. I think my initial gut feeling for that fight is like, yes, it sounds like it could be crazy. Like, I think Mauricio could actually beat him. I don't think Quillen would try to like wrestle. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be a standing fight. I think his striking just is better. So I could see unfortunately, Quillen Salkeld getting KO'd or TKO'd. But I think it's going to be terrible. I think the fight's going to be terrible. That's just my gut initial feeling. It's not what I want, but that's what I get. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my prediction. Probably if that fight does happen, is Mauricio Ruffy by some sort of finish in whatever round. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the later rounds, Quillen could pull it through if Ruffy starts slowing down. Who knows? I don't really think that would be an issue though. Number three, Halloween Waffle House was a pleasant surprise. Dude, Halloween was honestly good. I honestly worked all day, and then I left at like 8 because I chose the food run because we didn't have a food runner that day. So I stopped serving and started food running or whatever. I was like, yo, I'll do this if you let me leave early. Because my girlfriend and all of our friends were going to go out. But, yeah, we went to the Beltline. We went to Lady Bird. It was chill. You know what I'm saying? It was ultra deep in there. We were sitting down. Ellie gave me her card, and I went and got them shots or whatever. I was DDing. I had one margarita at Lady Bird, but that was it. And, we were just walked around. It was cold as fuck. I forgot what this place was. We parked, and then we went down these stairs or whatever to, like, this fucking... I forgot what the place was called, but it was some sort of tavern. Bro, it smelled like straight shit. That shit was fucking disgusting. And it actually, like, destroyed my nose, basically. But, anyway, not moving past that, but... So it smelled like shit or whatever. And then we were waiting. We had to wait right there. I guess we didn't have to wait right there. We chose to wait right there. Just saying how it is for my friend Eric to pull up. And that was chill or whatever. Then we dipped. For costumes or whatever, I just wore like a Freddy Krueger sweater. Listen, I know. I had like nice pants, True Religion pants to match it too. Like it was more of just like a nice outfit. Not gonna lie. It's pretty weak. Not gonna lie or whatever. But I don't know what movie it was from. But Cheyenne and me and Ellie's friend, and then Ellie were a duo costume for like this, I guess technically it's a scary movie, but it's like an older scary movie where this blonde girl shoots this girl in a red shirt with a shotgun or whatever. So Ellie had two mirrors on the front and back of her to like, imitate a hole, like to go through her stomach or whatever. Anyway, tell me what that movie is, please. I don't know. I could probably just ask Ellie whenever she gets home. And then, Rachel and Jay, bro, I don't know. But I'll try to find a picture of them, and I'll put it on the screen. They were this guy. They were both that guy, and they were killing it. They were hitting the emotes. They were in front of the DJ, you know. They were killing it. No shame in the game. And then after we go outside of Lady Bird, we go like go chill by the fires they have out there. Ellie and Jay is Rachel's boyfriend. They were playing this game where they would just like see someone and scream. So like say they saw who was an example? We saw Nacho Libre. They were like Nacho Libre, and just like have to create a whole scene about it. And they just stare at each other and go woo, like it's just stupid because you know it's just human commotion. It's not that serious. That game was fun. They both just kept on doing it, bro. And then Rachel, bro, me and Jay were talking about it. I was like, I have no idea how Rachel has like that, like, in her just to go up to random people and start talking. Literally just her versus 5 people on a table, and she just starts talking and emoting on them. I have no idea how she can do it. And Jay was like, he wishes he could do that too, because it's honestly just is the ultimate bliss. How can you really hate that? Might be a little weird from the outside looking in. It's like she's coming up to the table or whatever, be like, oh. But also just as a person, she's not a threat. It's just gonna be a little moment because y'all are outside for Halloween and it's something to remember. So she's honestly just spreading memories. I'm not saying they resonate with the people like that good forever, but you know what I'm saying. It's still like in the moment. And she was drunk too. You know what I'm saying. We were all drunk, I guess. I wasn't as drunk, but you know they were more drunk. They had like tequila shots, whatever. After that, we wanted to drive. Rachel was begging to go to Blake's, bro. And I was honestly just like, I'm not going to be a party pooper and like say no, but like I'm so tired. I do not want to go to Blake's. I do not want to go to no club, bro. Me personally, I really hate the club. I don't hate it. Like, hate's a strong word, but I just like dislike it. It's just not my cup of tea of like a setting that I want to be in. Music's fine, people are fine, whatever, but just like, it's ugly in a way. How can I explain it? Just like girls that are like disassociating because they're so drunk and they're just wandering, and you have demonic men just like praying, like breathing heavy on some random girl's neck, bro, and just like everyone's drunk. It's just like just not the vibe for me personally. It's a good time. I'm not here to hate on it. Like I've been there before. Like I've had good experiences. I've had bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've had a good, handful of experiences to where I can, make that decision and it be okay. So no judgment over here. Thank God. I drove us there, and then we drove past, and the line was long as fuck, and there was no movement, and it was just like, it was Halloween. So we were all like, nah, we're chilling on that. Thank God. Oh, yeah, no. I literally forgot about the whole reason I literally read the fucking thing. We went to Waffle House, bro, after we didn't want to go to Blake's. Because we wanted the night was still a little young, whatever, whatever. We're in South, we're in Atlanta, bro. Let's go to Waffle House. That shit was fire. Got me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, breakfast sandwich with a side of hash browns, and I got another side of biscuits and gravy. So good. And I got the all-star meal, whatever. Anyway, we're all just like, I've been smacking my pen because I don't know, I'd rather hit smoke than drink, you know what I'm saying? And we're chilling in the Waffle House. Everyone's just like either drunk or, you know what I'm saying? It's a good moment. We're a little sobered up now. We're not like fucking sloshed out of our minds or whatever. We're not like, we don't go like that hard. But I don't know, we all just ended the night at Waffle House, and it does not get better than that. A Waffle House waffle? Come on. Really? I usually get mine with chocolate chips, but I was going to get, bro, honestly, I was big back, and I was going to get a chocolate chip waffle too on top of that, but I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been so much. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. The vibes were up. Everyone was dressed up as something. Me and Ellie look over to the right at the table next to us. This dude's just looks like he's nodding out. He's not nodding out. He's obviously tired. It's an everyday Joe. It's a normal dude. He's just, it's late on Halloween, and he's in Waffle House, and he wants to sleep. There's no judgment there. We've all been there. And if you haven't, one day you will, and you will understand. But next one, I already knew Steve Garcia was going to be a problem, but now y'all know. You saw what he did to David Onama. It was, I guess, my recap. I watched at work. I was just standing there like, had it on the TV, you know what I'm saying? Airplaying that. I was just watching it. I was really obviously I wanted Steve Garcia to win. I fuck with Steve Garcia. I'm not going to act like I'm a day one fan or whatever, but I really respect his, bro. Just looking at him and the way he strikes and the way he's striking that The way he struck in that fight was just beautiful. He literally just like walk him down, walk him down. You know what I'm saying? Just 1, 2, just landing big body shots. He's actually connected. David Onama just standing there, eating this shit, and Yusuf Zalal just like, good job, man. Good. Like just on some like Tim Welch shit. Not sounding like Tim Welch, but just like saying some shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on Tim Welch. You know the impressions, whatever the people have been doing. Basically just like that kind of a vibe. I fuck with Tim Welch. Chill. Relax. Yeah, thank God it happened. Ended in the first round. Pretty, not a terrible card, but not the most eventful. Good way to end it. For a way to end it, I guess. Yeah, fuck with Steve Garcia. He called out Max Holloway for the BMF. Not smart. Should have called out someone. Just maybe like a bold. You mean you walk through the number what, 11 or 10, dude. I forgot who's ranked where, 10 and 9 or whatever it was. I don't know. You could get who's top 5 featherweight on top of my mind, bro. Gene Silva, perfect. 2, Gene Silva coming off a devastating loss. Steve Garcia on a win streak. Honestly, I think that's perfect. And if that happens, first of all, it makes sense. Give him a boost up. Let Gene Silva defend his spot a little bit. Gene Silva ain't even too highly ranked anyway, so I mean, it sounds pretty entertaining to me. Next one. Okay, DIORPIUM locks. Got to do it for the next week's card. I didn't do it for last week's card, but whatever. I'm gonna do it for this next shit week's card. Or it's not too shit, honestly. I was looking at it. It doesn't look too bad for a fight night, honestly. But let's see. Muslim Salikov by karate KO somehow. It's just gonna happen. He's on a back-to-back KO streak. The spinning back kick to the fucking head, flatline KO dude, that Asian dude. It might have been Chinese or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Chinese though, because it was in China. I think it was on I think it was a Peter Yan. No, it wasn't that fight card. Maybe it was the Peter Yan Figueiredo. Who knows? My next DIORPIUM lock is Matt Schnell by loss. It's almost guaranteed at this point. I guess if you know, I'm not gonna say if you know, you know. Like Matt Schnell has not won shit recently for nothing. So I think he's gonna lose and get cut. He looks like he could be decent in the PFL, but he's bad in the UFC. That's kind of where I think he stands respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw how Cody Durden did him. Double tapping. So, next lock is Christian Leroy Duncan versus Marco Tulio is a guaranteed scrap/finish. I would not be surprised if it's the fight of the night or one of them has a performance of the night just because they're somehow destroying. Bro, Marco Tulio, y'all saw what he did to Tresean Gore. Destroyed in how do you say, not embarrassed. I mean, embarrassing for Tresean Gore, but like in entertaining fashion. Motherfucker was hitting everything on him. It was beautiful. And then you have CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan, who just is a tank. So, and he might have a little shit of a chin, but he has a big hard head. And he only goes forward in fights, and that's pretty entertaining. So that's literally a recipe for a beautiful, beautiful KO from one side. Or just a straight-up war for 3 rounds. So my DIORPIUM locks were those 3. The next one, talk about Nathan Rivera KO and BKFC. Hit dude with like a counter cross and broke his jaw or dislocated it or something. I'm just going to say broke. It sounds cooler. He literally just like, Nathan Rivera did that, and then dude just like did this for a second and then just kind of took a knee and like gave up. He basically gave up. Nathan Rivera's crazy, representing the ATL martial arts scene. I'm pretty sure he trains out of Lima, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out Nathan Rivera. That's crazy. I know my shout out means nothing, but you know he's one of the people here that are actually putting on. Besides like Corey, who's doing this thing in dirty boxing, and who else? I guess Durden's in the UFC. Malcolm Wellmaker. Who else is from Georgia that's actually doing something? No, that's all I know off the top of my head. Tresean Gore, I guess, but we're seeing how that's going. I fuck with him seriously, but I don't know, bro. One time Tresean Gore pulled up to the gym. I'm not joking. American Top Team Sandy Springs for sparring, just to get some new work in. I feel like it's pretty known that our gym has like higher competition and like if you want to test yourself, pull up. Mondays and Wednesdays, 5:30. We're all waiting. Don't worry, we care. Anyway, he pulled up one day, and me and this dude named John, who I go every time he's there, I'm like, yo, start off. We got our thing. We do it every time, and John's good. Cause I can't even for real lay anything on him. He's just so like almost unorthodox to where it's just like, but it's good, almost like in a Drakus way, but like not. I mean, not as bad. No, I'm saying not as bad. Actually, Drakus is a world champion. You know what I'm saying? But basically, me and him are going or whatever. I think after we go for the whatever, it's probably like offense, defense, or like just boxing or just kicks or whatever. Just starting off the round ends, and then we see Trishawn Gore just like walk past and mean mug John just go. For no reason, me and him look at each other like it's a movie, like, because it's just like fucking so stupid. Like, why is he mean mugging two fucking children? We're not children, but you know what I'm saying. Like, compared to him, we are no threat. I'm sorry that you felt some sort of way. I don't know, but number 7. Talk about the new setup. Oh yeah, bro. You see all this? I had to redo it. First of all, let's get straight to the point. Kumar Usman, Milwaukee Buckley, UFC Atlanta, all the signatures, had to cop that. I wish I got one for the UFC Des Moines one, but now that, time happened, I'm glad I didn't because Ritter is a fraud. Anyway, I'm not going to say he's a fraud, but you saw him. Bro, Brendan Allen made him give up. Come on. Anyway, yeah, all this shit. I had to do all that because I had to bring all my plants inside because it's getting too cold outside. And when I put it by this window, the sun, when it hits them, going through the glass makes it a little warmer. So my tree loves that. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to bring him inside because I had him literally just in the living room by the fucking screen door. But Ellie wasn't fucking with that, which is fine. But I think this all looks better. I think it was meant to be. This looks cooler. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. I fuck with what I got going. Still got Jake's kennel or whatever. Yeah, y'all can't even see that. It doesn't matter. You can see it a little bit, but whatever. The last thing today, guys. This is honestly creeps me out. I don't know whether this is like a joke or not. I don't know whether to feel like is this a threat? I don't know, but I keep on getting sent this shit on Instagram, bro. And keep in mind, it's like too small of a YouTuber, so this should not be an issue for me. But this fucking dude found me on Instagram, bro. And literally, I'm not going to fucking dox him in case he just keeps on fucking sending shit, which he sent a couple things, but I'm going to show y'all one. The one that's, like, the most chill, because the rest of them were just like, what the fuck, bro? He literally just fucking... Here, I'll literally just play. Give me 1 second. Episode 7 of 10 Things I Want to Hear.
Yeah, say it, DIORPIUM.
It's not all Halloween topics, but we can
say it. Say it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I don't know. I'm uneasy. I wish he would have never sent me that. Now, you know what I mean? Where I'm coming from? Like, is it a threat? I'm trying to be serious. It's just a little weird. And I felt like doxing him a little bit. So, but if it keeps on getting weirder, then I'll dox him more and more until he fucking stops. Or I'll call the police, because what the fuck? Yeah, I don't have 10 things today. I really feel like I don't want to, like, force things to talk about. Sorry. Keep on thinking about that shit, bro. Back to what I was saying. I only have 8 things today. I don't want to... I usually do 10, but I feel like I just don't have anything to talk about. I don't want to, like, force it, and then it's just, like, not authentic content. You know what I'm saying? So I only have 8 things. And, come on. This the series or whatever is called Things DIORPIUM Wants You to Hear. Not 10 things I want to talk about. So it doesn't got to be 10 things every time. If that guy keeps on sending shit, like I said, I'll do something. I don't know. That shit really got me uneasy. But... Yep, that's it. My final statement is I wish that one championship had better promotion so I could enjoy that whole insane fucking 9-hour card they got on Friday the day before, and so could everyone else that likes martial arts, because it is a one-of-a-kind type card instead of UFC 322, because I have to watch UFC 322 because it's Islam versus JDM. I already chose a side, and I'm staying there. I'm not going to have 2 screens on. My mind would love that, and I would be like, just like having 2 screens on in my phone. I'm not doing that. I need my full attention on this fucking MSG card, bro. It's tough, bro. Super fight. Weili versus Shevchenko. Women's super fight. When does that ever happen? Yeah. I'm gonna be making more dirty boxing videos, bro. I think it's an untapped market, and I'm trying to be tapped in that market. If you're drinking a coffee in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. If you're running, need I say it again, bro? Run another one. Another whatever. A mile, please. I don't know, man. If you're driving, drive safe, dude. Enjoy your life. That's what this Jamaican dude tells me in LA every time we leave Walmart, and he checks our receipt. Anyway, thank you again. Thank you for watching. You take care. Have a good night. Bye.